Hi, and welcome back to another Millennial Makes It Monday, a series where I, a millennial, will be talking about something from my childhood or life experience while I make something. Cat! So in the spirit of video games, one of my favorite video games whenever I was little was Kirby and Spyro. I was thinking for today's project we are going to use polymer clay to sculpt a Kirby Spyro combination. If Kirby just happened across Spyro one day and, it makes sense in my head. Okay, anyway, let's just get into it.
Okay, so this is kind of what I had in mind as far as Kirby, Spyro. For this project, I'll be using some clay I got off of Amazon.
I remember playing the Spyro games when I was little and being real bad at the flying mechanics of the game because you would have to fly from island to island and I just couldn't fly for crap. And that still holds true. Justin found out when he played Split Fiction with me.
Are you someone who's good at flying in games? I do remember being obsessed with collecting gemstones in the Spyro games, just running around and seeing how many gems I could collect. As far as the Kirby games go though, it was more of a 2D platformer than kind of a 3D environment like Spyro had. But with Kirby, I always liked the different forms he could take depending on what you absorbed. And also, his flying feature I felt like was pretty forgiving for people who, like me. Which is actually why Kirby is one of my favorite characters to play in Super Smash Bros. Alright, now it's time to bake it. Oops, I actually burnt it a little bit, but that's okay, we can just paint it up, it's fine. Do any of you have a favorite version of Kirby?
Okay, so real talk, I'm not the best with clay. I don't know how I managed this, but I even had this sitting where I could see it. This little guy. White to black to blue, I did white to blue to black. Honestly, that's a pretty on brand for me. I still think he turned out cute. Anyway, here he is.